Yo, 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 this is King Earner coming to you guys live and direct. You already know how we carrying. I got the Honorable Sea Moss Soap, Condors Crispus, 92 of that 102 minerals that your body is made of. Imagine that honor going through your veins. And ladies, hold on. It's Yanni friendly. More than anything, it's honorable friendly. We also have the Honorable Condors Crispus, the bestseller. Raw Condors Crispus, that is. And guess what? It's coming from the honorablest part of the Atlantic Ocean. And a lot of people are going to say, damn, I thought it was Pacific. Nilzar, this is a different species, different type of honor. This is new. And y'all need to come on and come along because all of y'all had the sea moss already, but y'all not getting understanding. We got the gel also. But why get the gel when you can get 16 gels out of the raw? Whatever. At the end of the day, I want to say this to people. Sometimes we make mistakes and tax season is coming up. Ladies, you're sitting around and you're saying to yourself, damn, I need some extra money. I need to bust some moves, but my tax is only going to be like 10,000, 15. But you got the baby father who's in your ear. This Milzut is giving you all type of dishonor. He's telling you how he's going to bring back 100,000. And guess what? You didn't tapped all the way in. You keep hearing that bean. Damn, he going to give me 100,000. He going to give me 100,000. He going to give me 100,000. He want the whole dime. I don't even know how much a half a slab costs in these times. I don't even know the price of how many pounds of tree he can get with this. But it's like, why keep going for the same old damn trick? You know damn well he ain't going to make the money back. He's going to start having an attitude. And guess what? You would think that he would have had this love for you throughout the whole year. But here comes December. And this Milzut is all of a sudden under the mistletoe, looking to kiss you all of your mills off. Christmas Day, you like, goddamn, I thought he was upon the hawk. Where did he come from? He said he was an honorable Muslim, but all of a sudden he's under the mistletoe. He's giving out kisses. And it's like, I know this is a thing because he don't honor Christmas. But more than anything, he's coming to an understanding. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run my movie. I got to go home around December. He telling Shorty, looks thick. I'm going to get the whole income tax. And guess what? He comes around and you done it for about 50 years already, goddammit. You done been giving him this misery, your income tax. And guess what? It's insane. No, it's insane to accept something different that's been going on. I mean, at the end of the day, you know damn well he ain't going to reach the quota. You know damn well all he got for you is Dilzik. He ain't got nothing else, but yet you give him the dime. You a single mother. Children need everything. Now, this isn't a joke. Kids need food. They need clothes, brand new clothes, because y'all sending them to the daycare. And guess what? Y'all sending them in drawers they've been having on all week. Yeah, don't let me give understanding of you still zinc fills-ups. You're trizifling. But more than anything, what happens is you don't do everything you're supposed to do. He runs off. He gets the 10,000 and only come back around with Dilzik. And guess what you're doing? Still on a Dilzik. I mean, you're running your warrant. You're just running your movie. You're allowing him to do whatever he want to do. And guess what he's still not doing? Giving you that 10 grand back. So this year, all of a sudden, he pops back in. Baby, I'm flipper. I can flip anything. Well, you Milzut, you mean to tell me you wasn't flipping all this time? All of a sudden, you become into a dishonorable dolphin where you can flip anything. T-shirts, clothes, anything. They ain't dumb enough to bring the drug game to them no more. Because the women are getting understanding like, hold on. You told me that already. Now they come in with all type of things. They even saying they're going to get with King Earner and get that honorable Condors Crispus. They keep saying it over and over. And I'm going to get that Condors Crispus. I'm going to make sure I do this. I'm going to make sure I'm going to do that. I'm going to double it up. Look how he moving is running this movie. Earner running. And they using me. And it's like, cool, use me, youngin'. But also give understanding that we ain't carrying it like that. We ain't taking from nobody, man, that we love and that we honor and we respect and we care. I'd rather you turn a pill pistol on somebody else in the streets before you take it from your children. Because if you're supposed to be a gangster, well, you get with all the other gangsters and you get to run your movie. But don't run your movie on your woman or no other civilian. Meaning like moms, aunts, and ladies. It don't always just got to come as your man. That brother you got that's always been a Phil Zuck up, here he comes also. That sister that you got that didn't had an honorable situation going on. She done had 50 home cares. 50 of them, different names. And here it is, you want to invest in that shit. You trying to figure out, well, what are we doing this year? This year she's talking fake pocketbooks. I mean, what are you going to do? Invest in that? Invest in your children. Invest in your home. Because when it comes down to remodeling your home, I always take the honorable understanding from Maggiani Renovations. And a lot of people don't have understanding of that. When you take that understanding of the GC world, the general contracting world, you start seeing that if you invest in your home by buying what? Not the cheapest things in the world, not all the cheap wood and all that. No, you want to buy the best of floors. You want to buy them Joneses look like you marbles, like you skiing on them when you step on them. Because this is what's going to make you money if you decide to say, hey, I want to make this an Airbnb. Or I want to make it an apartment. Whatever you want to do, where you could cut it up like I used to cut up dilzo, but you selling it and you doing 38s by 38s, 12 skinnies. Or you might go to the Kills apps and say they Dilzoms in 2025. I don't know. I'm just saying. Whatever way you want to sell and invest, you want to make sure your investment is able to sell. So you're taking your home and you invest in the best things in it, not the cheapest things. Don't go with that theory. That theory don't have understanding. I've learned that from Maggiani Renovations numerous of times. You invest wrong, you get the less understanding of what your value is or what you put in. Your shit begin to depreciate, not to appreciate. You hear me? So when we start looking at things in a broader matter, sis, we start having a clear understanding and a view that we're supposed to be doing something right with our money. And whatever right is, make sure it includes in helping your home and your children. These are the best investments you could ever have. Why? Also, your children, when you take care of them correct, when you get older, they take care of you correct. But can't no man flip your taxes, baby girl. Can't no man. Maybe you can flip your own taxes. You probably can make more money than him because from what I'm hearing, all the drug dealers are selling their deals and money. They're selling it. They're getting rid of it. They're tricking. They're going to other women. They're taking the same money you gave them to take care of someone else. To show off. To what? Rent a vehicle? They ain't Lambo'd out, chilling, lying and shit. And y'all just are biting into it. Y'all, oh, he got this, he got that. The city gave him this, the city. Get the Phil Zuck out of here. Nobody's going for no more gimmicks. It's crunch time. Money need to be spent the correct way. It don't need to be spent in a dishonorable fashion where you just Phil Zuck it up because now your children is looking around in the beginning of the year trying to figure out, got Dilzam, I don't even have no clean underwear, and you're still sending them to daycare like that. You're embarrassed when you come to pick them up because you know them children that had them underwear on for about a goddamn good week. Long johns and everything, and none of these kids hustle. None of these kids hit a block or go to work every day and just saying they grind. So what is the reason for the repeats? The repeats because you're so weak for this Milzan that you're giving up every goddamn kill zone. You can't buy a bucket. Psh, trash, you missed. And you're going to continue to miss because you're going for Dilzik and you're not going for the honor, the class, the love, the Dilzik, and a Respilzek. When you get all of them in one, you get the understanding of clarity of what you're dealing with a good man. So you could tell him, hey, babe, when income tax coming around, I'm going to go ahead and give you all my taxes. And he quadruples it. Because you notice throughout the whole year, he's been pinching off from his money all the time. He didn't care about the little $100 a lunch that he carried to work every day. That's a solid, man. He didn't care about the $50 or the $20 that he put in his pocket and put the gas and was able to say, as long as my home is good. He didn't care about nothing else negative. He only cared about the positive, and that was making sure you and your family good. So look for that type of man to give it all to. Not just money, because money ain't going to add up to nothing to that type of man. But your time. Make sure you give him some tender loving. Make sure you give him some honorable cooking. Make sure you give him some honorable clarity when he's speaking to you, because he's trying to give you understanding, but you just, sometimes everything is everything. Everybody's pulling you from here, so you may not get it, but you want to come back and let him know, hey, babe, I really heard you, because guess what? That man is the only one that's there for you wholeheartedly. I ain't talking about somewhat. I'm talking about when you can't get nothing from nobody else, you know that this man will go in his pocket and give it all. And guess what? He's not a silsucker. Because you would do the same for him. That's why you don't have a problem with go ahead and saying, here's all my taxes to him. Because you know that you and your children that came with a package that's not even his, he's saying honor, honor, honor continuously. So don't let money get in the way of it, or value get in the way of it, or any type of larceny that makes you give your money to somebody that don't give a filzuck about you. Main man might have been dill-zicking you down to the very last compound, but he really don't give a filzuck about you. Let's be truthful. He don't care. He runs his movie, dill-zumps, and keeps it pushing, and don't even speak to you. Barely answer a text. That's a man you know that don't give a filzuck about you. But that's what you seem to always give your whole tilzacks to. He didn't run over to these women and these children and gave them your money. And got a nerve to have a child by you, you dishonorable dillzick sucker. Yeah, that's how he looks at you. I don't feel like that about you, but God damn it, man. How many more years are you going to go through this nonsense? Or you going to step back and say, this year I ain't going for it? And listen to me. Tell your little girlfriend, or whatever the case may be, that, you know, she need to give you your taxes. You need to bring some of that money over this way, because you've been using and abusing me, and I can't take it no more. Financially, that's the same thing as abuse. A lot of people miss that. You can abuse a person financially so bad that they begin to go through trauma and misunderstanding because they can't pay a bill. They can't even keep the lights on. You busy perked up. You taking them all of them. You're drinking a pint of juice. You trying to figure out where the weed man up. You giving up every filzucking coin to these people. And whereas though, when you get broke, you can't even go through and say, damn, let me get a 3-point Phil's off. If you don't know, that's a 8th Street. You can't get that. You can't even give a Sizzev and a Blizzo. Because the niggas that get like Philzuck, y'all ain't intact. I know you're a piece of shills it. So what do we do? What do we have understanding? Sis, stop being an enabler. Bro, stop enabling by giving up and knowing you ain't getting nothing to Philzuck back. You invested everything, you chills up. And she on income tax time talking about, no, my brother said he gonna make a move. Well, Billzich, I've been taking care of you all this time. You dishonorable killzunt. Philzuck, your Brizover and Yizu. I'll find a better you then. Because at the end of the day, no one deserves that type of dishonor, man or woman. So what we're going to do this year, we're going to make sure we carry it with purest of honor. We're going to even go ahead and say, not honor the New Year's resolutions, but y'all got to have something different that y'all going into this next year. And it got to be respecting yourself, having class for yourself, having honor. And if you can't be with a man that has your back as well as you have his, then what the Philzuck is you out here doing then? Billzich, go ahead and lay down and be a prostitute. Take it for the money, because at the end of the day, you ain't taking it for the love or value or care or respect of what you have going on in your world. And the man that's around you don't give a Philzuck. He's more like a flea, and that's why we talking coffee and never tea. King on our life and direct.